Everybody, welcome back to MBE. Today I want to go over all the applications for the BIG-9 that we offer. So we actually offer 5 different intake manifolds. We have 4 out of the 5 here. The other one that's not here is a Kinsler fuel injection system, with the stacks and all of that. But let's go over, we'll start with the sheet metal right here. So sheet metal, 2 carburetors or 2 throttle bodies right here. So you have that option. Then we go to the BIG-9, the billet manifold. So we offer all this. And we offer this from 9/6 deck to 11-inch deck height. That billet manifold can come in. So we have a wide variety of what this can be used for. Same thing on the sheet metal. Same thing on the Edelbrock manifold. So we have the cast Edelbrock manifold. So this would be for like 632s. Well, it could be for anything. It could be 500 cubic inch stuff if you wanted. So can the billet, depending on how we build it. Okay, so we have sheet metal, MBE billet, MBE ported cast Edelbrock, and we have a Roots style blower manifold. So, and this fits great. Indy makes the manifold for it. Everything bolts on. This is not much work to get it to fit, so it makes it economical because it's not crazy. Nothing's crazy about this. So, one thing we try to do, we're just trying to hit every single application we can. So we have all these manifolds. When we do all these manifolds take different combustion chamber designs depending on the application. So we laid out some cylinder heads with the 4 different chamber applications that we offer for the BIG-9. And I say this because I feel like we're one of the only companies that tries to refine all of this. It's just not one thing fits all. It's kind of impossible to do that when you go from something that's 500 cubic inch, 10,000 RPM with a single carburetor to a root style blower or a pro charger like David Merchant's running with the BIG-9. I mean, there's all kinds of options. But here we go. So here's your standard, normally aspirated version right here. So this has no soft chamber, a lot of quench. Okay, one thing nice about this chamber right here, this chamber can be as low as 48 cc's. It can be as large as 65, but as low as 48. So you truck pull guys that that need to put compression in it, you'll be close to a flat top piston in it with this, okay? And then we have it with a 5-degree soft. That's what this is right here. This happens to be for a truck pull application. Okay, so it gets rid of some of the quench. Okay, and this is at 5 degrees, so this would be a conical. And then this goes down at 5 degrees. The reason why we run the 5 degrees on some of the normally aspirated stuff is some of the guys that run a lot of RPM, what it looks like in theory is that the fuel is getting trapped in the quench areas, and this gives it a chance to burn. Okay, where the piston and the head meet on these flat areas, this gives it a chance to burn. We've been doing this on competition eliminator stuff, NHRA Pro Stock stuff from probably 2004 or 5, a long time. Yeah, I'm getting old. And then we go to the 7-degree soft, okay? This is a little more aggressive. This is at 7 degrees canted like this. You can see this is a little bit flatter here where this isn't, okay? So this goes down further here. All right, so what this is for the nitrous guys. We suggest this for anybody that's going to run nitrous, maybe up to 400 or 500 horsepower, or the nitrous guy that can absolutely tune his engine and knows how to tune and do the fuel and the timing and everything like that, then he might be able to get away with this for sure. Okay, and then we go to the next one. The next one, this is the MBE anti-detow chamber. There's no sharp edges. Okay, so this gets it up to about 77 cc's. This chamber will get up to. That's the biggest it can be. But what this does, there is no quench. So somebody with a root supercharger, maybe even a pro charger, or the guys that just want to run super heavy nitrous and are bracket racing and don't want to worry about the tune-up being absolutely perfect, then this is a great option. Okay, what's nice about this one, the standard, the 5 degree and the 7 degree, the flow coefficients are identical. There's no difference in the flow coefficient. If we go from 65 cc to this to 48 cc's, the flow coefficient stays the same at every number. Nothing changes. Okay. When you go to the anti-deto, we have some numbers. They're off about 12 CFM, but 12 CFM, something that flows over 600. I mean, come on, and to purchase a little insurance, I think is a great idea for the person that doesn't do it every single day. This is a great option. It's just you're buying insurance. It's still going to make plenty of power. So just an example of all the different options we do just on the BIG-9 in chamber and intake manifolds. So 5 intake manifolds. I mentioned that Kinsler does a fuel injection system, stack system for this. And then we have the 4 here. And then just in chamber alone, we have 4 different options here. Then we have 2 different exhaust ports, 3 different intake ports. These aren't updates. These are just designs for your application, because not every application is the same. We have something that runs a lot of low RPM, and they're not big engines. So that has much smaller intake ports in it. Still has a lot of the valve area and everything, but also takes a smaller exhaust port. So there it is, MBE BIG-9. I think we have something for every drag racer, road racer, whatever you may be doing. Okay? Thank you so much for joining us, everybody.